Hi guys, we are here with Ayumo, the winner of the European Grand Open, and his deck list. Please explain us.
Purple mid-range.
Okay. Speak loud, please.
Sorry. So my deck is purple mid-range. It's I heard from some of my friends that it looks like quite an unusual list because obviously I'm not playing the backless and Curse Dragon combo. Instead, I got Maduke as a main. So this deck is mainly more focused on attacking with Curse than actual core removal. But it's still a very the core removal is still a very prominent effect in this deck with how got the Spider, Moderate, and then the Valley to draw, and obviously Core Drain. It's I call it mid-range just because it can easily shift between an aggro and kind of control tactic. But personally, my playstyle is still mainly for leaning towards control. So I guess I'll talk about how they deal with the other colors first. So against the red color, which is currently usually Pterosaur. So with that, it's the deck will usually shift towards the control tactic because with Pterosaur, if you're not careful enough and you don't have enough blockers, then they will progress with the game very quickly and basically just can finish you off before you even have any defensive hand. Especially since currently some of the deck lists also put the Diner in the deck, so you can't afford to reduce to 1 life even if you get Ice Shield in hand. So against Pterosaur, usually when I summon spirits, I just leave them there refresh, not re-attacking unless I can get some value out of it. So for example, maybe I'll attack with Dragonaga Assassin at level 3 to draw 1, or if I can remove a spirit, then I'll attack with Earth Spider Demon, etc. I will only make a full attack if I have actually Ice Shield set. And then Burning Force is always used to bomb Canyon and not the battlefield at all, because with the battlefield you can prevent the draw simply by blocking their spirits. So it's more important, I think, to destroy Canyon with Burning Force, because the filter from Canyon, you can't stop it until you remove Canyon itself. In terms of facing Nova, there isn't exactly a specific tactic to it. It's literally just play around the same way. Maybe take a little bit longer because Nova can heal themselves after all. And then against the other purple variants, it's really hard to say actually, because with this version I haven't actually faced a lot of purple decks, so I can't exactly tell what kind of playstyle will I prefer from that. But most of the time it's literally just how I deal with Pterosaur, because with purple, if they can't control you, then they would have to go aggro, or at least that's the mindset of some of the players that I've faced. So if they choose to go aggro, then obviously it works for this deck because they want to do the control instead. Yes. And then against white, so white is the main color here it's the main reason why the deck is shaped this way actually, because with purple I chose purple at the start. Obviously for the backless and Curse Dragon combo, and it works because it goes through armor even if they have fuller. Well, if they have fuller, then you can always destroy them with Angelic Pressure first, or use Deadly Balance before they get armor. So but the combo isn't really worth it anymore after Axe Biter became a thing. Yeah. So I straight up that's also the reason why I removed the combo and focus on Maduke instead, because when white manages to build up a wall with Enterprise, Axe Biter, and then Fuller, all of them standing there, your best chance to get through their life is really with Maduke. And obviously in the most optimal situation is have Maduke at level 3 and then just have your Camelot Knight attack, because none of their white spirits, or at least most of the time, they're not gonna go under 2000 BP, or they will have to force to use suppression on the Camelot Knight instead, so that it won't get destroyed. Just keep repeating the attack. So yeah, that's how I deal white control, white aggro, same thing against Terrorsaur, just control them. And it's even easier against white aggro because they can't draw at all, basically. So like, if you wait for them to run down their hand, at that point you might not even care if you have Ice Shield set or not. When they have 0 hands, you can literally just attack, and then like just use the other magic to maybe remove their spirits or to stop their attacks. The Firewall in the side deck is also specifically for white aggro, and then there's also the yellow aggro, which I'll get to next. With yellow, I think with this deck, the hardest to deal with is actually against Fable Beast, because if it's just the yellow aggro, if it's just yellow cost 2 aggro, again, same thing against Terrorsaur and white aggro, but when they include the Fable Beast in there, it became a very big problem because they have the Phantom Paradise, which gives them really consistent draws. And again, it's the same as Canyon, you can't really stop the draws unless you destroy the Nexus itself, because you never know when they will have a Fable Beast in hand, and at this moment of the game you can't discard their hand either. That's why I put Burning Force in the side as well, to make them like a maximum 4 copy, specifically for the Phantom Paradise, just so you can like see your Burning Force more often, and to like destroy the Phantom Paradise as soon as possible, especially since they're also going to be gaining life with Hippocampus and the Jewel Eagle, which like would become a lot more of a bigger issue when the life gets too high, especially since they also keep attacking. So then you have to either do more blocking, or you have to keep activating Ice Shield, etc. But like, and then with like the Luster deck, unfortunately I don't have enough experience to talk about that. It's also the only deck which I haven't used this deck to practice yet. I actually faced one Luster deck during round 2 of this tournament, and then I actually lost to it because he managed to set up 2 Angel Shins and then just keep looping the refresh. That player was also very good at understanding purple, so he tried not to attack to allow me to use the Mordred or the Core Drain, so basically preventing my draws from the valley. So there's that.
Okay, really cool, and cheers for your victory. Bye.